You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened here today. And when you get out of here, you have...
Here we are. So, let's see here. Where is the link? Let me get over here to YouTube so I can pin it. Oh, people popping in already. There you go. What's up, Will? What's up, Jay? What's up, Gene? Hey, guys.
I need a
What is
message.
up?
I hope we weren't live right away. I wanted to address something backstage.
Huh?
I was hoping we weren't live right away because I wanted to address something backstage, but I'll wait till the backstage is over.
Okay.
The show's. How long are we going for anyway? Probably an hour, I'm guessing.
Probably
11
about
and a half hours. We're shooting for the record tonight, Will.
Matt, Kevin, what did you say?
That's a great attitude.
Kevin, what did you say?
Hey, Jeff.
Probably about an hour.
Okay. Hi, Jeff.
Yeah. For some reason, StreamYard no longer works with Meld Studios virtual camera or a virtual camera.
Yeah. So guys,
I don't know
stay
what they did,
backstage. Stay backstage after the show. I've got some news I just read that makes me sad, but it's not about my life. I'll just say about that. I'm not going to say it out loud.
Man, that's hard to pick one movie to say that's your favorite movie of all time. Just one movie.
Oh yeah, I can't. I can
do
go by
it.
genre, maybe.
Alien. As simple as that. It's Alien.
All right. All right.
Hey,
I
Jay,
mean, my go-to is always Star Wars. The first
Jay,
you have.
you guys
Yeah.
slaughtered the Cardinals yesterday, and I was so happy.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I'll say like Ridley Scott said. Star Wars is like the Snow White version, and Alien is like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre version.
Right? Did you send the link to Matt and those guys?
Yeah.
It's in the
Well, I mean,
chat.
it's posted in chat.
Maybe they had to take a shit.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I-
He did get those fantastic 4-packs up.
Did he? That's awesome.
Yep.
There we go. Pin it to the top for now.
So, I'm officially old.
Yeah, I've known that.
The neighbor lady invited me to go down the street and test my alcohol tolerance level.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
And
Ouch.
here
That's
I
fun.
sit,
Wait,
Yep,
Jay,
you're old.
how old are you again?
53. No, this was about a half hour before the trivia started, and I'm like,
Oh,
You're
fair.
old. That means I'm old.
Oh, now he's hitting the sleepy point right now.
oh no, I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
I'd still be there.
Hey, I
Because
can't argue with Lady
Un-
Fantastic either. I love the
un-
Lord of the Ring trilogy.
unfortunately, like me, she's also a veteran, so she knows how to pound a few dozen back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
So do you do the
I'm
belching
58,
contest too
Phil.
while you're at it?
So you older than me? Or I'll
huh?
be 59 in 4 months, 5 months.
What
Phil
was
was killing it in trivia.
Yeah, he was.
Man,
I'm older than all
Very
you
impressed.
suckers.
Okay. I thought maybe you were. But not by much, I don't imagine.
Oh.
What's up, Trev?
well,
Hey, Trev.
Oh, man, Eternal Sunshine. That's a freaking awesome movie, too. Love that
Hey,
movie.
Phil. Hey, Phil. Hey, Caroline.
Hey, Trev.
Hey,
Good Will
Aaron.
Hunting. Love Good Will Hunting.
If anybody,
Love it. See, all these are my favorite movies.
if anybody else wants to jump on, feel free.
Yeah, come on, Lady F.
Come on, Trev.
We need a woman on the screen.
Come on, Trev. We haven't talked to names.
Come on, Trev. We need a woman on the screen.
Lady Fantastic. Have you ever read
Fisher King? Oh
Robert
God, that was
Jordan's
great.
The Wheel of Time series?
I've heard that's a good book series.
Man, those books are just so big.
Yeah. That's the only drawback.
Yeah, I've heard so many good things about them.
The first
And
three
people that have read the books are like, yeah, skip the series.
the first three are move at a good pace, but they're long.
Yeah.
But man, it slows down in the middle part of it.
Of course, I tackled freaking Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, Trev, okay. I saw a couple episodes of that, Trev. I don't know, it didn't.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like the show, but it doesn't hold up to the books. But then what show does?
Yeah.
The story of Jay Thompson.
Exactly, Dungeon.
Dude, that's a never-ending story. And oh my God.
Okay, man.
So many twists and turns.
Hey,
and fails and
What did
look at
Matt say? What did
He
Matt
brought by a few. He has company at the house right now.
Oh, hi, Matt's company. Hi. Gotta be nice to his guests.
No, you don't.
Gosh. You're right. I don't have to be nice to nobody. I like being mean.
Yeah, you could be mean to me, especially.
I could be mean to anybody. You ain't nothing special. I can't be any meaner to you than I can to anybody else.
You
know
can't be
different.
mean to Gene. He's Canadian.
I could, yeah, you know what? So are those damn geese. Some things Canadian don't know Canadian nice.
So, Gene, how did yesterday's live stream go with viewership and stuff? Did you check?
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh yeah, we had fun.
No, I meant viewership-wise. Did it go well?
I think at some point we had 6. Not that many. We lasted 4 hours. So.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about the viewers.
It's pouring. Where does this rain come from?
It's pouring
Get out of my way to water the plants and feed them today.
But it's okay. It came from here in Canada because we've had rain like crazy here.
You donated?
Yeah, well, I got tired of it. I shipped it over there. I said Kevin needs it. He won't have to water his plants.
Phil used to dance at Narnia. Don't make me throw it. Wardrobe.
But it's the first time. It's the first night that it's not scorching hot. So it means that maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get some shut-eye later.
Yeah.
Well, but my line of thinking is it's not so terrible hot, and maybe I'll walk the 3 blocks, go down to the bar, and pick up where she's at.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah. It used to be heat when it was hot. It made me sleepy.
Yeah.
But now I cannot sleep when it's hot
No.
at all. I have to have freaking air conditioner on the low.
I used to have a little watering hole down the street from me, but I haven't been there in years. And last time I went in there, only about 2 or 3 people that I knew from the old crowd were still there.
Yeah.
It
Well,
wasn't the same.
you see,
Right.
I kind of hit the jackpot when I moved to this neighborhood, because about a block and a half the street down there is the Waveland Bar and Grill, which is the Cubbies place during the baseball season and the Packers place during the football season.
Oh, cool.
I struck gold. I moved here, then discovered that place.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
2 bars within walking distance of where I live. So
Yep.
I used to live within walking distance of a bar, which was a good thing because of all the DUIs I had. They didn't let me have a license, so I had to walk to the bar.
but I got a mobility scooter, so I don't walk.
Yeah.
My old
Now I
bar
don't
had this.
get where the bars are.
It was this super cool shuffleboard game, but it wasn't the full length, real, legit
Yeah, the
shuffleboard.
tabletop one.
Yeah, man,
I
it was
like
freaking
those.
Yeah,
awesome.
They're cool. They got one at the Retrocade in Macon, which I do go to it because it's an
Oh,
arcade.
the metal pucks there.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Zach?
Yeah,
Got
we
the
have.
little metal
There's one at
figures.
the Royal Canadian Legion here.
Hey, Zach.
Hey Zach, what's up, man?
We haven't
Hey,
talked.
Zach.
Ooh, you had a long stream. What was that,
Yeah.
yesterday? Opening
Yeah.
all those packs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 packs. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I watched it.
Yeah, I was there for a bit. I don't know. I was watching people last night opening the Marvel Chrome. Oh man, those things are beautiful. God, I wish I could afford a hobby box for that.
God, I don't remember what I was doing last night.
I took off Thursday afternoon to see Superman. Nice. I'm debating if my friend isn't
Cool.
free on Saturday night. I may just go see it by myself. I told
I think
my
I'm probably
what's
going to
it-
go Sunday with my cousin and my dad.
If I swear to God, if anybody spoils it, I'm quitting YouTube.
Oh yeah, can I change that?
Yes, you can. You should put a giant face of I don't know.
You know, it's funny. I didn't even realize it till you mentioned it. I'm like, oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Were you on that show, Jeff?
For about half of it because I couldn't get my mic to work because the night before.
Man, you guys with your
Oh, there it is.
non-jobs. No.
Here we go. We'll put cat back there.
Yeah, that's cooler. How do you, I need to do a background something. Oh God, I'm getting sleepy already, but I need to talk to you guys backstage after the show anyway for like a minute. I've got some news to bring up. Hey,
All
nice
right,
on.
it's time.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
I agree, Mr. Dangerfield.
Oh, damn it. I need to go to the bar.
Why? No.
And speaking of which, that's another great movie I love.
Jay, are you actually gonna leave us?
Dude, I'm debating on going so bad right now.
Bar
Yeah.
StreamYard.
Sinister
Bar
Signpost.
StreamYard.
Well, I
Sinister
mean,
Signpost. Shoot a laser out and make everybody wreck when they came around the curve.
yeah, but my
One of
issue
the issues.
is bar with the big boob pretty lady, or
Yeah.
bar with the former,
Oh, wow.
or bar with the former veteran who happens to be the same lady who
Do you
could
guys like my
probably
virtual
outdrink me.
background?
So,
Blue Ridge. Man, Blue Ridge is all the way up on the border
Do
of
you guys like
Tennessee.
my virtual background?
That's cool, though, Zach. You going to go see
There
it
you
there?
go.
that's cool.
Or I could do this. Hey guys, I'm part of Pink Floyd.
The wall.
You look the
Or
part,
it's
man.
my imaginary man cave.
Hey, I've been there.
No, you haven't. That's a
Yeah, I
lie.
have.
No, you haven't.
I used to date the chick that lived there.
Okay, I'm starving.
My
I'll
mom?
be right back
Gary,
with
no
something to
kidding.
snack on.
Okay, we'll talk about you behind your back.
Okay.
Oh man, it's much funner when they're there.
I know. Hey Jean.
Yeah.
J'ai tenté les incompétents.
Whoa. Whoa.
I didn't understand a word you said, Will.
I don't know. Do you speak French to your neighbors?
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
mean,
Je parle toujours en français, moi.
Oui.
I always speak French.
That's awesome.
yeah, I
Un,
mean,
deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Jean, I swear when people call you Gene, I'd be so cringed. I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, no, I like it because I know they're talking about me.
yeah.
Because nobody else is called Gene. Unless Gene Simmons shows up, but I mean, he'll never show up, so I'm fine.
What did you guys think of Ozzy Osbourne in his freaking throne for his last concert? I was like,
I mean, the man's ancient already.
how old is he? 90s?
126 or something like that.
Yeah, probably somehow.
Are we talking on Earth time, or are we talking on Aussie dope time?
Both.
Aussie dope time. He's been dead for 48 years.
I mean, was it really an Aussie? Was it really an Aussie or Black Sabbath show, or was it just a way for Ozzy to say goodbye to his fans?
The only artist that had access to more medication, I think, was what's his name there from the Rolling Stones?
Keith Richards, man.
Yeah.
That guy's a living
Jesus
skeleton,
Christ.
dude.
Possibly Motley Crue.
Dude, freaking Ringo Starr hit 85 years old today. I was
when there's nobody else left on Earth, there's going to be Keith Richards and the Cockroaches. So
Yeah.
I'll probably get fried for this hot take, but sometimes I wonder what the motives are of one Sharon Osbourne.
Oh my God, that woman's evil.
She is.
I swear to God, Ozzy's going to go
Ozzy,
2 or 6 months after he's dead.
Ozzy will do whatever she wants him to.
Well, that's the pills.
Yep. Sharon, it's too old. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I'm too old. Well, just put you in a big comfy chair, honey. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Millions of dollars.
Oh, God.
I mean,
let's see. Ozzy's 76, Sharon's 72.
Yeah, but Ozzy's a hard 76.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, he's 76 pushing 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? Yeah, no, seriously, I agree.
Yeah, Dungeon Crawler, he's right. Without Sharon, he would be dead.
That's accurate.
She did keep him alive, and she stuck by his side through all that wild shit. He tried to choke her to death, so you can make the argument that she deserves, the spoil, some of the spoils of being his wife. I get it.
Yeah,
but damn, she
didn't always do evil.
No, but leave him alone now. Let him enjoy his kids and his grandkids. I don't even know if he has grandkids, but
I get it.
It's not as if he needs the money.
Enough.
I mean,
no.
He's old enough. If he wants to stay home and yell at the clouds, let him.
Yep.
Or bark at the moon. Ooh, huh?
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
I actually have a McFarlane Toys Ozzy as a wearable, and it's Bark at the Moon.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And I have a Jimi Hendrix statue.
I mean,
Yeah, I heard that, Trev, to some member of Slipknot or something.
Hendrix. Love Hendrix.
Well, Slipknot's from around here.
Yeah, I guess Kelly Osbourne got proposed to by one of the members of that band. Proposed to by I don't know Slipknot, so Sid, the bass player or something.
No, they're from basically the south side of Des Moines.
No.
So
apparently they cut the pay-per-view stream early, and all people saw was the band walk off stage and leave Ozzy sitting there. They didn't show the band come back with a birthday cake for Ozzy.
Rumor has it Ozzy's still sitting there. I'm kidding.
I mean, it's
when he was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he was basically sitting the whole show.
Yeah.
Well, having seen Ozzy several times over the last few decades, every show he got progressively worse and worse as far as his mobility went.
Oh yeah, he has Parkinson's now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. The first time I seen him, he had a broken ankle. Second time I seen him, he just finished wrecking his ATV.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, another time I seen him, he had 104-degree temperature.
Wow.
That boy was always falling apart.
Dungeon Crawler Kevin Drive. Without Sharon, he would have been dead years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She reined him in.
Well,
Oh, and tomorrow I'm getting my books, the ones I won on Only Slabs,
Nice.
and I'm going live at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna do the unboxing. So if you have nothing to do, nothing better to do, you're welcome to join.
3 at 7, but Amazing Friends is at 8.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm at 7. I'll probably stay just for an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
You'll just have to recap it for me some other time.
Oh, I'll probably do a video for my channel.
Ozzy's first farewell tour was in 1992.
the No More Tours tour. I remember that one.
No.
Yep.
I want to say that was fresh after the ATV accident.
That was I think that was the first year of Lollapalooza.
Oh, I remember that tour quite well.
Mm.
I wasn't a fan of that album, but it was Ozzy, so I had to go see him anyway.
I like that album. I like what Zach Wilde did on it.
Zach Wilde's a good guitarist, but he relies on his whammy bar a little bit way too often for me.
I'm actually
Yeah, he's not up there with Randy or anything like that. But
oh no, there's very few that were up there with Randy. I would say that the guy that played with him, that never recorded with him but replaced Randy, was it Reedy Sarzo? Was the
Oh, from Quiet Riot.
Yeah, Sarzo was good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back.
It's her.
Mm-hmm.
You got no choice. You're going to the bar now. She came, hunted you down.
Yeah, and since this community is so nice, I decided to give back to the community, and I'm gifting this along with a Black Lightning #1 to Chris the Comic Vet.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Cool.
What are you holding up? What is that, Gene? I can't tell what it is.
That's Something is Killing the Children, number 34.
Oh, okay.
And this is I can't
One
read.
of the variant covers.
The revealed variant.
Yeah.
It's a cool cover.
And again, because the community is so nice, I'm giving this keychain. Oops.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
This mini slab keychain to Matt Spidey,
Nice.
along with this book. So I don't collect any of these. When I check these are up there in price. Wow.
Yeah, some of those peanuts are, and that's the black suit.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like $100 or something like that. And this one is really nice. There are no spine ticks. There are no creases. There's no rubbing or anything like that. So
that's a pretty good team up though, Daredevil and Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. You know, I always like the Falcon Spider-Man team ups.
It seems like a lot of those old Marvel, I don't want to call them gimmick books, but like the What Ifs and the Marvel team ups and
they seem
Marvel
to be really
Age.
catching
They're
on.
starting to,
yeah, Trev. I'm the Canadian Captain America, but the before Captain America, when he's very tiny and skinny.
Yeah, I have to admit, when I was a kid, I was skinny but tall, and I thought it'd be cool to get that super soldier serum.
I'm 5'7", so I'm a shrimp.
I'm 6 foot.
I
Yeah,
was 6'1",
yeah. I seen you next to the
20
big guy there.
pounds until I was a senior in high school.
Where'd
Wow.
Jay go?
I was the beanpole. I don't know. Probably ran down there to the bar.
Well, it could be.
Well,
I'll
right
be
before
right
he
back.
cut his mic, right before he cut his mic off, I heard somebody laughing. Somebody laughed pretty heartily. I hope she went in there and grabbed him and drug him down for a couple of drinks.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Well,
Yeah, come on, we gotta go drink.
who's
Yeah,
interested
come
in
on,
all
get
the
out of here.
dragon stuff? Because
Yeah,
Oh.
show us some stuff, Kevin.
I'm interested.
No, you're not.
well,
Excuse me, officer. I think you're not.
I mean, it's beat up. Talk about us.
Whoa! Why are you getting rid of that? That's your favorite manual.
What?
You mean
Kevin.
you're
I got,
wanting to sell? You wanting to sell that stuff, Kevin?
yeah. I mean, I got to make room for stuff. This one I'm not selling. This is my favorite, actually. Tomb of Horrors.
Can I buy that from you?
No.
I'll give you
I'll sell the
$100.
Ravenlofts.
I'll give you $100.
Oh, this one, the Hidden Shrine of Tomoa Khan. That's
You know
one of
who
the
you should
original.
hit though,
I've never seen that one.
Kevin.
This is from
Kevin.
1980.
Kevin, you know who you should hit up if no one buys those from you? Paul.
Ooh.
Yeah. Paul would be a good one. Dragon Magazine.
I never
First
heard
off-
any of those.
Seems
Those
like
had a
Jeff
bunch
likes
of
them.
those.
I like the
with the
world building aspect.
high-tech
collection.
video games that were out at the time.
Looks like Jeff's interested too.
Well, I don't think you want this. This is just the
I was a D&D
for the
nerd.
player character sheets.
So Jeff, are you
But
gonna buy?
this is probably about a $20 item.
I remember
The
those.
second edition Dungeon Master screen. I wish I still had my first edition, the orange one.
Jeff, were you backstage?
Another old
Were you
dragon.
on Kevin's pregame when he was selling comics?
Hey, Chunko.
Oh yeah, I was watching.
Okay,
I was there.
Chunko.
Old dragon. Hey, Chonko.
How many Dragon
Feel free to
magazines do you
hop
have?
One, just those three.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Number 163, 177, and 206. $3.50 cover price. Now they're $13.95.
What else do you have, Kev?
I think I showed. I ran through about everything.
Oh yeah, you did.
Ran through it quick.
I wouldn't know how to play.
books. I got these when I was in elementary school. They're part of the weekly reader book club books. Little hardcovers with selected strips. I used to read
I
these.
was
I actually found something cool today on eBay. It's a big little book, but it's Space Ghost.
Oh, wow.
what was that?
That's a big little book. I sold all those. I do have these.
What was that book by the comic book writer? I forgot.
Little
Oh,
golden.
cool. I'm drawing a blank, and I don't know why on the name of the guy. But he wrote a book about his experiences in the comic book world, and you say he was a real strange guy.
Oh, Grant Morrison.
Grant Morrison.
Yeah,
that book. I was kind of interested in that.
that guy is a
Kevin,
sprawl.
Aaron has a question for you.
You read that book, you find out where he. Oh gosh, you just saw it, Aaron. That was pretty much it. I mean, I have more, but that's not going anywhere. I have my Gary Gygax's Autograph Player's Handbook and Dungeon Master.
That's going nowhere.
No, that stays on my shelf. But
Kevin, on the 1st of August, I'll transfer some money to my PayPal and I'll send you something.
hey, any little bit helps, man. But what you can afford. Don't go out of your
Don't know how
way.
much yet, but I'll send you something.
No.
Guys, yeah.
What was I saying a minute ago? Jeff, you asked something.
Oh, I was asking you about the book.
Oh, the Grant Morrison book. Yeah,
Morrison
man.
book.
This Super Gods. And
Well,
you can see the tagline.
Yeah.
What masked vigilantes, miraculous mutants, and a sun god from Smallville can teach us about being human.
yeah. You kind of just the way you described you got me intrigued.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever read like Invisibles or any of his stuff, he's a far out writer. And reading this, you find out why.
What would you do for
That guy did a lot of acid. That guy did a lot of dope.
So for the Grant Morrison book and all 3 Dragon magazines, how much would you want?
$450. I'm just trying to help Kevin. So
$15.
Sold.
Just have to figure out shipping.
Yeah, when you have after you figure out the shipping, just send me a message what the total is, and I'll PayPal you.
Okay, I'll do that. I can do that tonight.
Okay.
And I got to send Missing Mars the list of these Archies. Yeah, I have to tell you, this has some really good stuff in it. This is all straight from his blog that he kept online back in the early days of View Askew. Well, 2005, 2004, so not the early days, but there is a section of this that is about Jason Mewes.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Hardcore.
badly addicted to heroin.
Yep.
So much so that Kevin said, "You'll never be in another fucking movie I make if you don't fix yourself." And
He did that because you loved him.
it's the Jason Mewes story, man, and it's just freaking it'll tear at your heart and make you laugh at the same time.
Anybody that has ever had someone in their family or a friend that they love like family that suffers from something like that, it's a horrible. It's hard to explain unless you've experienced it, because you can't help them. You have to wait for them to realize that they need help and ask for it.
And hope they do before they die.
Yeah, and it just breaks your fucking heart, man. It does.
Yep.
It just does. So for him to tell him, you're not going to be in any movies, I'm not going to deal with you, nothing.
Yep.
That type of shit has to happen.
Right. And, that was his cash cow.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's hilarious. He's freaking hilarious. Right. Jason Mewes is awesome.
But yeah,
as were a lot of. Look at
it was great.
I always go back to
but there's a story in there where he goes in the bathroom with not Paris Hilton, but one of the other girls.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, don't fuck. Don't fuck with them girls.
Yeah.
Do not go fuck them in the bathroom, man.
Like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh yeah,
that was that one, man.
That guy, man, such a good actor.
Why?
Yeah,
no.
Right.
No.
I mean, I remember him in Twister. That was, I think, the first time I saw him was in Twister.
He's played in so many different genres.
Yeah.
Of movie, and played so many different types of characters, and I don't think I've ever seen him in a bad movie.
No. I mean, he was so good he would pull the movie up.
Yeah.
Who?
But God, that's like True Romance. How many of those guys are that kind of actor? I mean,
Oh, Gary Oldman especially, dude.
Gary Oldman has
What was
never
that
done wrong.
movie where Sean Penn was an undercover cop? He was dating Gary Oldman's sister.
It was called The Life Story of Adamantium Blade.
God,
I can't remember the name of it.
I can't remember it either. I can't
But
remember.
but he was great in that movie too.
Yeah, I've never seen him in a bad movie. I mean, he makes a great Lost in Space.
State of Grace, I think maybe was it.
That might be it. But yeah, even Lost in Space, which I didn't think was a very great movie, but he was great.
Yeah, he made a great Dr. Smith.
Yeah. And The Fifth Element, of course. Even with that crazy freaking.
Yeah, but in The Fifth Element, there, you really want to bitch slap that guy.
I know, right?
Well, I mean,
but that's what made him so good, man. He could,
yeah.
You could hate him. He could make you hate the character.
Oh,
he's
and
played
Hunter Killer.
Weird roles.
In Hunter Killer, he's like a general or something like that, and he yells at the black general or whatever.
Yeah.
And he tells him that you started World War III or something like that.
I do remember that scene, but I don't think I ever saw the movie.
Oh, you have to see that movie. It's a great movie. It's a freaking great. If you like me, I like Army.
Yeah, I do too.
Like Red Tails was great.
Yeah.
Fly Boys was great.
Yeah, I loved Fly Boys. That was Glory.
But I mean, if you haven't seen Hunter Killer, you've got to watch that movie.
Yeah, I need to put that on the list. But first, I got to watch Sandman.
And actually, Hunter Killer right now is free on YouTube for some stupid reason. It's on YouTube, so like a lot of movies.
Yeah, it's surprising what you can find on YouTube for free.
I remember when I think it was Deadpool and Wolverine. They posted it on YouTube by mistake.
Somebody got it up there and put it up there
at 5 a.m, and I'm looking at what. So I started.
Not pause it; it'll go away.
No, and I had to go to the bathroom. I ran upstairs. I went to the bathroom. I came back down, and it was still playing. I said, "I'm not pausing. The hell with this!" And at the same time, I was messaging all these people on IG. Come on, here's the link. Here's the link. Watch the movie before they take it off.
And it was a good copy too, huh? Like,
oh yeah, it was like HD and everything.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like 1.3 million people watching.
But that could have been like some kind of publicity stunt too at the same time. Just like when they do. Just like when they showed the I think they showed a clip of when they were supposed to do the first Deadpool movie. They had made this computer generated like intro just to show the producers what they could do, what they wanted to do as a movie, and the scene going down, and somebody leaked it.
And that was probably,
I'm pretty sure it's one of the main characters that leaked it.
Yeah, they leaked it on purpose for the publicity.
Yeah, probably.
Guarantee you.
To get a buzz going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it worked.
Okay, I ate my mini tacos. Now I'm eating my giant Three Musketeer bar.
Oh, Aaron asked you how much D&D stuff from the 80s do you have?
Yeah.
And he says, "Okay, I'll rewind."
Yeah, because that was pretty much it.
Yeah,
I wish I had all the. I mean, I had a milk crate that I carried around to games.
Yeah, when I was playing with my buddies But I had a little bit of the later stuff, like the Monstrous Compendium and
Hmm.
Arcana.
Uh,
I like watching Black Magic Craft because he builds things for all these games out of styrofoam
oh yeah,
and I mean I like that aspect.
they got tons of that at my local. My local comic shop is really more of a gaming store, and they've got all that Warhammer stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, you walk in there and they've got all these dioramas built, little man. I mean, it's like, man,
Warhammer's pretty big.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big tables there with all this decor built already built.
One wall is lined up with bins that people store all their stuff in.
My town only has one LCS, like just comic book store. It has a couple of statues, but they're like, comic book statues, not Warhammer or anything like that.
Right. I wish we had one like that here.
But there's I think we have 3 different just like gaming stores.
Mm-hmm. We used to have a big gaming store here, but they closed down, which I'm kind of surprised. Being a military town with a base and all, I would think they could support a pretty good sized gaming store,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I still need to talk to y'all after this.
All right, everybody hush.
What? No.
Did you ever play D&D or AD&D, Will?
No, but on Xbox One, I played a little of a D&D game. It was called Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah. Yep.
That was cool.
I played a little bit of it. Would I ever play it again? I've told Paul in the 619 if he ever runs a campaign again, sign me up.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
I'm gonna talk to him pre-show tomorrow and see if we can get one eventually started.
Neverwinter Online's pretty fun. I mean, it's basically World of Warcraft light, but I had a lot of fun playing Neverwinter Online.
Oh, Jay messaged in the back chat. Well, we didn't see that he has a lady at his place.
That's what I figured.
Horny lady at my place.
Good for you, Jay.
I had a sneaking suspicion.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
He done left the bar and came to him.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm getting sick.
Jay's doing his duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody looks better when you're drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, looking through the bottom of that glass.
It's when you wake up the next morning next to someone and say, "Whoops, uh-oh."
With that, the fake arm. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, you see all that hair on the arms, and so,
You're like, no. What did I do last night? Oh. So Jeff, are you gonna do a video on what Glenn sent you?
Yeah, I think I will. I think that's a good idea. I need to do something.
Yeah, you should say that book was signed at Heroes Con.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, like I told Kevin, I'm willing to help you guys again next year.
Whatever, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I want to try to go next year. I want to try and figure it out. I want to go.
Heck yeah.
When I'm done reading this trade paperback, the Red Coat.
How is it?
I like it. It's cool. It's got my attention, and it moves. It moves quick, and it's kind of like a bit of alternate history kind of going on.
Isn't
magic.
Isn't the story like, I haven't read it because Jeff, I don't have a pull list. I just go to the shop and pick whatever. Isn't he immortal?
Yes. Yeah.
But
yes.
he can't leave the United States, is what I've heard.
I haven't got that far yet. So I don't know about him leaving the United States, but what happens is he'll be in a certain time period and at a historical event, and he'll affect or be involved in a historical event to some degree. Something happens and he gets killed, but he'll somehow wake up in another spot in history,
Yeah.
100 years later or something.
Oh,
And
is
run
it
in.
not all during
That's
the
what I
American?
liked about it. It reminded me of Highlander.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is it not like all during the American
No.
Revolution?
No. So without giving too much spoiler, right off the bat, he's in the middle of the whole Paul Revere, the British are coming,
Mhm.
and then he's on the boat with George Washington crossing the Delaware. Shit goes wrong. Then he wakes up and he's dealing with a super young Albert Einstein.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
And
Cool.
Albert Einstein knows some stuff that a young Albert Einstein shouldn't already know about the future. But I don't want to get too deep into it.
Supposedly they're doing a Red Coat like spin-off called The Northerner.
I haven't heard about that.
Or not The Northern. I don't know. Someone told me that.
I think they could do something like that if they
What
do
are
it
you
well.
What are you gonna read after that?
Here's some neat books. How about
Tarzan of the Apes.
What?
a neat edition of Tarzan of the Apes?
Who wrote that?
Edgar Rice Burroughs. But this is a adapted edition, so it's not actually his writing, which I find strange. Why would you adapt something that's already English?
What else?
But here's a classic.
The Wind in the Willows. Yeah, I never read it, but it is a classic. Who's that's right? Isn't that Edgar Rice Burroughs too?
No, Kenneth Graham wrote it, but it's
Hey, Kevin. You know, I just realized. I know I said we could go an hour, but I just realized when we reach the hour mark, it's not even going to be midnight.
Right. Oh, I was thinking of going till midnight.
Well, I need to talk to you three at midnight after the show. I've got something to say. It's nothing bad. It's just.
How about a 1905
So, Jack,
edition?
if you guys could stay, please stay. It's important. Uncle Remus. Ooh.
News Stories of the Old Plantation by Joel Chandler Harris.
Wow.
From
Yeah, so if you guys could just do me that favor and stay after the show for like 2 minutes.
There's some really cool illustrations too. So this book's 120
I'm not
years
going
old.
anywhere, Will, because I'm on the West Coast. It's early here.
Yeah. Where are the kids sleeping, doing homework?
Oh, look.
No, they already went back to their mom.
I love finding little things like that in old books.
What is that?
I don't know, something some kid did, God knows when. Oh, wait, there's writing on the back. Oh, I can't read it though.
I can't. What the hell? Yeah, I can't read that.
I think it says John. Maybe.
Who the hell? Gene? Did you write that? No.
Well, yeah.
That's fun.
Some little kid that has probably grown up and died by now.
Oh, crap. You have to be that dark? Dang, Kevin.
Well, I mean, it's a book that's 120 years old.
Yeah, true. What else do you have next to you?
I can show all my Space Ghost #1s.
Yeah, let's do that.
Here you go, Kev.
Let's see those.
Got a 1940 issue of
nice.
Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls.
This
one's, and this is The Sun Also Rises, but this one's 1956, so it's not that old.
Still.
Yeah.
And that you can tell those were probably from a set that was being
John,
published.
let's see your Space Ghosts.
This is the Afghan.
The ass can. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? The Adventurous Joe sent me that full-on cover, and I never continued it because I don't have a pull list now.
Same book.
Yep,
Oh,
I
yeah,
have that one. I love that cover.
This is cover A.
I got that one.
And this one is cover B.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't get any of the variants. Well, I'll take that back. I did get one of them. I forget which one it is. Oh,
Cover 2.
I had that one.
yeah, that was awesome.
My favorite, cover D.
The retro
Yep.
cover.
I love that.
That's the Saturday morning cartoon version.
Mhm.
This is cover J and the foil.
Oh, yeah.
I got 2 of these. This is cover. Whoop, this is cover E. Sorry about that.
You have
It's-
2 of those.
White.
Aren't you getting Izzy to sketch on one of those?
Yeah, I'm gonna send one to Locke.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
lock.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
This cover K
The foil. Yep.
foil.
I think I remember, Phil, we talked about that. The Jurassic Burrows.
This cover L, another foil.
Yep.
I got plenty of foils. Cover M.
Oh my god, it's the same thing.
Mhm.
And then this one is cover
Yeah.
U. Cover U.
Okay, that's sick.
When I was in high school, I guess I had all the Tarzan books.
And the cover V.
Still
Well,
have
this
the John
one is the
Carter.
white Space Ghost Virgin variant.
Oh look, it's John Cena.
And then this one here is cover X.
That's cool.
Again, a Matina.
White.
And then we got cover Y.
Yep.
So another foil.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so those are my number ones.
Those are awesome.
Mm.
Those are
I am getting tired. Oof.
Oh.
Here's a good one.
So there.
Kevin, you said we're going till midnight?
Yeah, probably so. I'm
I
gonna try
don't
to,
know. I don't know if
try to
I'll
make it
last
till
long.
midnight. Oh, I think try to follow me. The Once Future King, T.H. White. Love that.
Never heard of it.
That is the story that was the basis for the movie Camelot,
Okay.
and also Disney's King Arthur.
Oh yeah, I love.
With
You know what's a really old Disney movie? Kevin? Did you ever see The Black Cauldron?
yeah,
I heard that was a classic.
that's a classic Disney.
You know what I really want to watch with you, Kevin? If you can find it, I want to watch Wizards.
Yeah, we need to watch that sometime. Here's there's Jeff. The Sound and the Fury.
Who's that? William Holden?
William
Oh,
Faulkner.
cool.
Faulkner,
Nice.
yeah.
This actually got a ribbon at the fair.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So Kevin, can you guess my favorite book of all time?
1929.
Was that a
No.
guess?
I have no idea what your favorite book is.
Okay, Jeff, do you want to guess? It's a common book. It's nothing hard.
A comedy book? Is that what you said?
No, common book. Like
Of Mice and Men.
everyone. No, that's up there, but no.
Well, I don't know really what a common book is.
Like not a common book. Like everyone knows this title.
Computer graphics for dummies.
Yeah, kind of, but not really.
1984.
You're on the track of the same author.
Oh.
How about this one?
What's the other one he does?
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Wow, holy crap.
Nice.
With
War of the Worlds.
No, Animal Farm.
Oh,
Animal Farm is my favorite book. It goes Animal Farm and then it goes The Outsiders.
oh yeah, Outsiders. I got it over here.
Outsiders is so good. Animal Farm, the movie, sucks, though.
Speaking of which,
Was that Animal Farm?
Yep.
Yeah, what a great book. We read it in, what was it?
and of
Ninth or
course,
10th
in
grade?
the same 1984.
You know, I never read that and I heard it was good. Did you guys read Fahrenheit 451?
Here's
I
a
heard it
blast
was.
for you.
Ray Bradbury.
Is it
One of
good? I heard it's good.
One of the very first science fiction books. From the Earth
Earth.
to the Moon by Jules Verne.
Kevin, who was the guy who claimed cyberspace again?
The guy that coined the term, William
Yeah.
Gibson. Cyberpunk author. It was in Virtual Light, I think. Well,
Jeff, do you have a favorite novel of all time?
this guy.
Oh, of all time, it's tough.
Hey, right. These are great novels.
Yeah,
All
like
of William Gibson's books.
for me to try to pick one, it's like trying to pick one movie. I really
Yeah,
can't.
right.
And William Gibson, one of his contemporaries is Neil Stevenson, which is probably my favorite author of all time. His first book was Snow Crash, which is supposed to be made into a TV series. Yeah, it's about a computer virus that it causes like the snow that comes up. It fucks you up.
Huh.
Can kill you. So a computer virus that can kill people.
One book that I liked that was later on was Stephen King's Different Seasons.
Yeah.
Now remember, you could get it with a yellow cover, a green cover, a blue cover, a red cover, a black cover. They had all sorts of colors, and it was
Sounds like
four different short stories.
When he came out with the Green Mile in chapters,
Yeah.
I was buying all those.
I had all those little tiny things too.
Yeah. I still got it somewhere.
You know what's a great movie? We were speaking of great movies that I haven't seen in years. Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yeah. Awesome movie. Here's a.
Hey, Jeff, as a former cop, do you like cop movies?
How about this one? Oh,
I like some of
for
them.
example, The Departed.
I
like-
love The Departed.
I like The
Great
Departed.
freaking movie.
Yeah.
The Last of the Finest.
The Hunt
That's
for
that-
Ooh, Clancy's a legend.
That is the first print Naval Institute Press.
Yeah, the movie was great.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Signed.
Ooh.
You met Clancy?
Have you
Yeah.
read the?
He
Have
was
you
a
read
dragon.
the Bear and the Dragon?
Oh, no, I never have. I bet it's good, though.
Oh man, it's good.
Great.
It's good.
I had 3 copies of this. My dad had a copy, my grandmother had a copy, and I had a copy. And I took him up to Dragon Con. He was there in 1990 for Origins because it was the big war game thing. Man. His speech, his presentation or whatever, keynote address, I guess, was just amazing.
He
That
knows
guy
his shit.
was brilliant. I mean, it was 1990.
Who wrote Jack
He
Reacher?
predicted the fall of the wall
Yeah.
right then at Dragon Con. He knew what was coming. And his story about writing Hunt for Red October, you know, he got investigated. They arrested him For
Why?
I didn't know that.
yeah, they he was accused of exposing Navy secrets.
Yeah,
and he showed where every single thing in his book was printed in either the New York Times or
Open
the
source.
Washington Post.
Yeah, it's open source.
Yep.
Because
And they
when
were
it comes to military tech and weaponry and
Mhm.
tactics and shit like that, Tom Clancy knows his shit.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does his research.
Sure.
You know what?
Brilliant guy.
You know what I've never read or watched is Lord of the Flies. I heard it's kind of super dark.
Man, I'm not a fan. I read it.
It's not that dark.
I mean,
Did you read To Kill a Mockingbird, Kevin? I'm guessing you did.
oh yeah. I mean, God, great movie too. Great freaking movie. I mean, it's as much, Will, as you like older movies, you should definitely watch To Kill a Mockingbird.
What about The Grapes of Wrath?
Love The Grapes of Wrath. Steinbeck and Twain are
Isn't
great American
Steinbeck of
authors.
Steinbeck of Mice and Men too?
Yep.
Did you ever read Kevin the Divine Comedy?
Yeah. Dante.
Dante, yeah.
The
I heard
whole
it's
thing.
great. I heard it's great.
Yep. Inferno, Paradiso, and Purgatorio.
Purgatorio, yeah.
That always reminds me of that scene in Seven where Brad Pitt's character is trying to read Dante's Inferno.
Ziggy, you're right. Everyone should watch To Kill a Mockingbird because a lot of people seem to have forgotten.
Christmas addicts.
Yep.
I'm looking at thegreatestbooks.org, the greatest books of all time, and I'm looking at them.
Well, what do they call that thing? It's a list of books that all higher education or higher learning people should read. I forgot what they call it.
I don't remember.
Anyway, it's like a running list of literature that if you're a university student that you should read these
Kevin,
books.
Kevin,
Forgot
are
what they
you
call
a,
it, though.
I didn't read any of his books, I believe, but are you
Jeff?
a Huck?
If you like cop movies,
I
you gotta
love
watch
Denny.
this.
Denny's a great actor, man.
The
Love
Last
that
of
guy.
the Finest.
Yeah,
Here, let me write.
that's
Let me
a
write
great movie.
What
That's
is
a
it?
freaking great movie.
Kevin,
I got to write it down or I'll forget.
do you like Aldous Huxley?
Gosh, I'm trying to think of what I read by Huxley.
Brave New World,
Brave New World. Yeah.
The Doors of Perception, which
I
I
never
think
read anything else by
isn't
him.
it The Doors of Perception why the Doors got their name? I think it is.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
No. How the Doors.
Speaking of the Doors, I found. Well, now there it is.
Another good cop movie is Pride and Glory.
This,
With
if you're into rock and roll, history is one hell of a book.
Yeah, it is. The Doors of So the quote is from the poem The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as infinite.
Yeah, Pamela DeBar, she dated Mick Jagger, Don Johnson, Jimmy Page, Jim Morrison, among others. And she writes all their secrets in this book.
Oh my God, jeez.
And if you haven't seen it, Jeff, Hunter Killer.
I think I've seen that.
How
It's on
about
YouTube. It's on YouTube free anyway, so.
Bob Dylan?
Oh, I love Bob Dylan.
He's like a little
Yeah,
kid,
Bob
man.
Dylan, Neil Young, dig a big hole, throw a couple of sticks of dynamite, push those guys in, just light them up.
Whoa,
I
Neil
can't
Young.
stand. I can't stand their music at all. I mean, I'm pretty open for music, but those guys, can't stand their music.
That's her back in the day.
Hey,
The movie Massage Parlor.
What's up, Tex?
Kevin, do you like John
Hey, Dex.
Updike?
I don't think I've ever read any Updike.
When you get a
Whoa,
chance,
There
pop.
she is.
maybe
She
a
was hanging
Steam
out with
YouTube
Frank
channel.
Zappa, and that's little Moon Unit Zappa with her. She was also at Dragon Con. I have no idea why. What she had to do with Dragon Con, I'm not sure, but she was
If you
there.
could pop that share screen up, I want to show it to Jean below. It's a.
Oh yeah, great
This
movie.
is a great cop movie.
Freaking awesome movie.
Okay, well, I
Ed
shall
Norton.
look for that
It's
on my favorite website. Actually,
and I say
what is
and I
it?
say
Pride
that
and Glory.
Pride and Glory, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
take hockey cards.
Hey, Tex.
Hey, come
Has
on.
Ed Norton, John Voight,
Yeah,
Colin Farrell, a bunch of great actors.
right.
And the way the story goes is it's realistic. It's
Yeah.
more realistic.
What was it? Oh, Last Boy Scout. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but that was a cool fucking movie.
Did anybody
There we go.
read? Did anybody?
2008.
I didn't watch any of these. Read any of this guy's books. Did anybody read Rudyard Kipling?
Well, yeah, Jungle Book.
Yeah.
And then Neil Gaiman has the Graveyard Book, which that was the whole idea of the Graveyard Book, was that it was like the Jungle Book, but in a graveyard.
I don't get it. Wait,
A
the
kid raised
graveyard.
by ghosts instead of a kid raised by animals.
That's kind of dark.
It's a really good book, a damn good book.
Didn't you Rudyard
Something that,
Kipling do like
will never get made into a movie now, but should have been. And the caretaker of the graveyard is kind of like takes care of the kid because he's not a ghost, so he can actually provide food and stuff for the child and raises, because he crawls in there as a baby. His parents are slaughtered and he would have been killed by the assassins, but he crawled out of his crib and crawled down the street into the graveyard. And it ends up Silas, the caretaker of the graveyard, is a vampire. But the ghosts are the parents, and that's what's really cool.
Oh yeah, you've told me about this, Kevin.
Edgar Rice Burroughs brought me to comics.
Yeah,
So
me and Phil had talked about that before.
I'll
Yeah,
probably have Pride and Glory by tomorrow. So.
I had all his books, the Pellucidar books about the world, the dinosaurs, and the beneath the land time forgot kind of stuff. And John Carter, Warlord of Mars were my favorites. Had all the Tarzan books. I read most of them. And, they're just so different than the movies. And really, they just kept remaking that same freaking Tarzan book over and over again. They never actually went into all the other stories that Burroughs wrote. Yeah. I guess the series back in the day kind of deal with, who was it, Ron Eli? But there was no chimp. No, all the stuff they had in the show. It just, the books were good. Who wrote Doc Savage? I read a lot of those books too. I had a lot of the Doc Savage books.
My first mystery box, I had Doc Savage #1.
Yeah. I never read any of the comics. I read the novels. I saw I think there was 1 or 2 movies they made. Yeah, I got my John Carter books over there still.
Wikipedia says Doc Savage was created by Henry Ralston, John
Ralston.
Danovich, and Lester Dent.
Oh, yeah, I remember Lester Dent. He wrote quite a few. He was one of those guys that seemed to always write in other people's creations. Kind of like Peter David. I mean, Peter David, great author, but he always wrote Star Wars books, Star Trek books. He didn't really create his own universe. He wrote in other people's universes, which is something, another of my favorite writers, Anne McCaffrey, the Dragon Riders of Pern.
Yep.
Man, she was at every Dragon Con. That was her convention.
You know, I found
She
those
was the
books.
Dragon Lady, so.
It was at my elementary school library, and we had library day every Tuesday. And so as a kid, I'm flipping through books. I don't want to read a book. I'm a kid, you know. And then I saw a dragon on the cover, and I was like, whoop, I'll take that.
Right? Yeah, those Michael Whelan covers for the Dragon Riders of Pern are just. I used to have the poster of the White Dragon. Whelan.
Speaking of Star Trek, if you want to read a good novel, Blackfire. It's a short novel, but it's a great novel. They should have made a movie out of that one. They would have
Hey,
made a great movie.
I don't think I ever read a Star Trek novel. Yep,
That was the wraparound cover for the White Dragon, the 3rd book of the original Pern trilogy. Michael Whelan. That guy was at Dragon Con every year as well. He had some of his original paintings at the art show. $30,000, $40,000 paintings.
Looks similar to an album cover.
Yeah.
That I've
actually,
seen.
he's done some album covers, I believe.
He must have done a couple of Yes album covers because the style looks like.
No, that's oh god, what's the guy's name that did Yes album covers? Can't think of it. I want to say Hugh Syme, but that's the guy that did Rush's album covers.
Oh man.
Because Yes had wild.
Roger Dean. Roger Dean did all the Yes album covers.
And they were wild. Oh, whoa.
Oh yeah.
You know what's some of the best album covers? ELO. I know it's the same spaceship, but dude, come on.
Floyd, Pink Floyd album covers.
Boston, that guitar spaceship. Come
Yeah.
on.
I know people that had that for years and never realized it was a freaking guitar. How can you not? How can you not?
And I actually saw a guy he used a real guitar and he built the little city with the dome and everything. And he made a freaking model
Cool.
of that logo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I remember
Kevin. Oh, go ahead.
when I was in high school, I got caught with weed.
Mm-hmm.
And was forced to go to this little class at the whatever Hodak. And we watched this film one day, and it talked about music glamorizing drugs, and one of the songs was "Smoking, I feel all right." Guess what was playing super loud in my car when I left? Because that
Same
was in my
song.
tape deck.
Kevin, can you guess my favorite album cover of all time? Come on.
Not a clue.
It's not
Yellow.
Jackson Brown running on empty.
Oh.
The freaking highway leading to what, the sky or a drum kit? What is it?
Off into the horizon, I think.
Well, let's look it up. Running on empty. Yeah.
Dark
Can't
Side
think-
of the Moon for me.
That's a great one too.
Yeah, the drum kit's out in front, and then the highway's just going off into the distance.
Which is
The
so
Floyd-
beautiful. Doesn't it go into the sky?
Yeah.
Are you pulling it up?
The Floyd covers were by the guy Storm Thorgerson, I think.
That sounds right.
But
Yeah,
I
look
like
at that. Like, you can't tell me that's an amazing album cover.
Yeah. Right.
Like, dude,
And
if that's heaven, that's my heaven.
what's the oh gosh. Damn it. Can't think of the name of the album.
Which one? Which band?
Jackson Brown. Oh, Saturate Before You.
I've never seen that one.
I bet you have. You just
I probably just can't think right.
yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon album cover
Yeah,
is
that's
iconic, but I like their Wish You Were Here album cover.
Oh yeah.
the wall one is great too.
Yeah. They just and y'all have a name my favorite. Not only my favorite cover, but my favorite Pink Floyd album by far. I'm
Here's
not
a
really
weird-
a big fan
Here's a
of
weird
all
cover
rock.
for you. Hey,
Mhm.
Kevin. Here's a weird cover for you.
What?
Oh yeah. Love Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Tarkus.
Marcus is amazing in Brain Salad Surgery.
But that album is actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
it's not for everybody, but it grows on you.
I'm guessing that Kevin's favorite Floyd album cover is Animals.
You got it.
I had a feeling.
And
great cover.
It's a shame they tore down that.
I just love the songs, dogs, sheep,
Yeah.
pigs.
Yep.
It's a shame
Yeah,
they took
isn't
down
that
that building.
yeah, isn't that a famous building?
They tore it down.
Yep. And they the pig escaped, floated off and
Floated
landed
away.
in Farmer's Field.
Wait, wasn't that building in England?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I think it was a coal-fired electrical generating plant.
Here's a better picture of it.
You know what's an iconic one? The Nirvana baby.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, that will get you banned from freaking Facebook and shit though.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, because
Like
yeah.
ask Lady F what happened to her when she shared the Led Zeppelin Houses of the Holy with the
So
baby
stupid.
butts.
So dumb.
Oh,
dumb.
jeez. Child pornography.
Probably get the same reaction for that Beatles album, the one that they had to put stickers on the front there.
Oh, the butchers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the real building. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I think it was a coal-fired electrical generating station.
Yeah.
Looks
That's
like
what that's what it looks like.
looks like a mad scientist building.
Right.
How many minutes we got?
It's a shame they tore it down.
Kev,
Yeah.
did you like Adam Hart Mother?
I mean, I like early Floyd. Gamma.
Yeah.
Several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave, grooving with a pict. What a great freaking song.
Wish you were here.
Brained. Looney's off the
Set the
grass.
control for the heart of the sun. It's one of my favorite Floyd songs.
Yeah.
Careful with that axe, Eugene.
Yeah, careful with that actually, Gene.
I mean, those are old school. But the Sid Barrett stuff, I'm not really wild about.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
looking at the
But
100.
if you want Pink Floyd for a romantic evening, the Division Bell.
Division Bell, yeah.
For a
Yes.
romantic evening, well, one that is going to end up in the bedroom at some point.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Learning to
the
fly.
Division Bell, ooh,
Good stuff.
I'm
I,
looking
I
at.
remixed all the songs. I put the songs in the order that I like them,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a build up.
I've done that before with Rush
Ooh.
albums.
And one night I had a lady friend, and the build up was exactly the right way because she ended up spending the night. So
Let's spend
I did
this
my
night
job correctly.
together.
I like.
I'm looking at the 100 most
What
greatest
do you want
album
from me?
covers on Rolling Stone. 1984 Van Halen. That's a good one.
I
1984.
don't care what anybody says. Sammy Hagar was not a
Van
better
Halen.
singer.
No, he wasn't.
He was not a better frontman than David Lee
No.
Roth, by no man.
And he trashes David
Did I
Lee
ever tell
Roth
you?
every single time he has a chance.
I know. Ever tell you, Gene Malone, I went to 1984 and saw that concert. One of the greatest shows. I've been to 1,000 concerts in my life now, and that still ranks as one of the best shows I ever saw. I went to 5150 and walked out halfway through it. Thank God Bachman Turner Overdrive opened because they were the best part of the show.
Bachman Turner Overdrive?
Yep.
Canadian band.
I know it. They kicked ass. And then Van Hagar came on, and it was like such a fucking disappointment after seeing 1984. It was like, Eddie, get off the fucking keyboards and play the guitar. And would you guys play the guitar and duel each other instead of fucking being afraid to step on each other's toes or whatever the hell your wussy ass crap is? Because it sucked. It was like, man.
I know. And he trashes David Lee Roth every single time he has a chance.
And see, I like Sammy Hagar solo. I thought Sammy Hagar was great. You know, 3-lock Montrose. Can't Drive 55. But I don't know. Once it became Van Hagar, they just became another hair band, lost in the crowd. Whereas
I think
before, they were Van Halen.
I think they did become more like the best way I could describe it as corporate rock.
Yep.
Or, you know,
that's what Eddie wanted to do. He wanted to be on the radio.
You know what's a great album cover? London Calling by The Clash.
Oh, yeah. Great album cover. Great album. Love The Clash.
Van Halen's energy with David Lee Roth was much more raw.
They were a hard rock band. They rocked out.
They were more of a punch in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, those first 4 albums are iconic. And Diver Down, Women and Children First.
And then Sammy.
Wow. So, number one, I thought would be Abbey Road by Rolling Stone. It's actually Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures.
Huh. I don't even know what that is.
I love Joy Division, but wouldn't put that in it.
Talking Heads, Remain in Light.
Is that the one where they have like the red faces, kind of?
Yeah. That was a great album too. I was never a big fan of them when they were out.
Have you ever watched?
After the fact, I became a huge fan.
Yeah, please tell me you've seen the Stop Making Sense movie.
Oh yeah, I used to own that DVD.
I love it.
It's one of the great concert films. That and the band.
David Bowie, Aladdin Sane is a good album cover.
Whew. Man, I'm kind of tired, guys.
Should we call it in a minute?
Go ahead and call it.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Yep. One second. Let me look at one more. Almost at the bottom of this list. Patti Smith Horses.
Yeah.
Okay, you could call whenever, and then I need to talk to you guys backstage for a minute.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by, and thanks to everybody for hanging out. Y'all in chat. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. And
yeah, everybody.
See you next week.
Night at 8, 7. Sorry,
follow
tomorrow
all
night
these
at 7.
guys. So love all of us if you're not. Especially John Malone. He needs subs. He's just started doing some live streams, so catch up. Come see us on Sunday nights, Monday night,
Saturday night on Matt's
Saturday.
Spidey's Outbacks.
And then Sunday night you're going to do your live stream.
Yep, and tomorrow night at 7, an unboxing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, y'all be looking for Jean Malone to do his unboxing at 7 tomorrow, and look for him on Sunday nights going live.
Yep.
Bada bing.
All right,
Bing,
guys.
boom.
Y'all have a great night, and we're going to end it right here with a little bit of Jason Mewes. I don't think he was on heroin when they filmed this. Yet.
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snitchy boochies.